Okay, so we are here at the panel saw. We have our sheet of plywood, and we're going to get ready to cut it into those 35.5 inch long sections. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is take my tape measure. I'm going to measure out to 35.5 inches, and I'm going to mark a line. Okay, there's my 35.5. And what's nice about this machine is it has a laser that you may or may not be able to see on video. But when I press this little button here, it shoots a laser line down the sheet of plywood. And that allows me to then line up the pencil mark that I made with the line on the plywood. Okay. And so once I get it lined up, what will happen here is the circular saw, which is mounted to the panel saw, I'll be pulling the trigger, turning it on, and cutting all the way down the sheet of plywood. So before I start, I'm going to open our dust collector blast gate so it can pick up as much dust as possible. It doesn't work all that well in terms of picking up every little speck of dust. So you're going to see I'm going to be wearing a dust mask as well. So I'm going to put that on now. Okay. And I'm also going to be wearing safety glasses. All right. So I am just going to go and turn on the dust collector, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we're ready to cut, and I'm going to be holding on to the piece on one side and turning on the saw. Okay, so there is our one piece that's 35.5 inches long. And now we're going to repeat the process. So we're going to slide the board down, get my tape measure again, and my pencil. Going to mark it again at 35.5 inches. Use my laser to line it up. And we're going to cut again. Okay, so I am going to start making a pile of the 35.5 inch long pieces, and then we're going to have a separate pile of the remaining piece, which is our 24 3/4 long piece. Okay, so this is what is going to be repeated. What you just saw, I'm going to be repeating those steps with the other 3 sheets of plywood. Okay, and then we'll be ready to start cutting them into strips over at the table saw. All right, that's where I'll see you next.